Welcome.
Hey, Katie.
Hello, Jackie. I'm so excited to be here.
We made it.
Yeah, we've been talking about this podcast and making this for a really long time. So welcome to everyone who is tuning in. I am Caitlin.
And I'm Jackie.
And this is PiP, or Perspectives in Peds.
Yep. And it's been, I guess, basically a chance for us to chat to each other and let other people hear all our many opinions on different things related to our experience working with families and kids in paediatric, specifically private practice.
Yeah, and this podcast is going to be really fun because there's not really going to be any topics that are off the cards for us. So we're going to be aiming to cover some clinical areas, I suppose.
Yep.
We might do some more like personal development areas in terms of things like feedback and values and all of that kind of thing.
Yeah, looking forward to that stuff.
And also diving a little bit at some stage into evidence and the current papers on certain topics and that kind of thing.
In an interesting way.
Yes, we hope.
We do hope.
And we are aware that some of those things can be dry. So we hope that our podcast can make that a little more interesting and applicable to whatever practice is your practice as well.
100%.
We might also just introduce ourselves a little bit more. So as I said, my name is Caitlin. I am a senior occupational therapist. I am still practicing clinically, but also I have quite a bit of experience now in terms of delivering and developing live presentations and webinars and learning opportunities for a range of audiences. I also deliver internal and external supervision, which I love doing. And now this is my baby, this podcast as well.
Sure is.
And Jackie, do you want to add to that in terms of your experience as well?
Yeah. We're coming from Kid Link OT. I'm the director. I started Kid Link 11 plus years ago now. Caitlin's been with me, is it
I think this is my eighth year. Yeah.
Yeah, so we've been on a huge journey together along with a number of our other team members and I guess now I was practicing still until 18 months ago when I had my little one.
Yep.
So I'm coming back from mat leave. I supervise the senior team, so I get the privilege of still catching up with you on the reg. And I do a little bit of business mentoring and we have a really, I think, varied and cool service in that we support a lot of families and kids 12 months through to 18 with therapy and group programs and supporting in both the clinic and community. And then we also have our live webinars and we have now the podcast.
Yes.
And we also have an online learning community and a supervision subscription model through that. So keeps us busy and we're hoping that we have, a lot of info that we can share with our audience.
Yeah. And I think that in having experience in doing all of those things, both yourself and myself, but also the rest of the team here, we really felt that we have a lot to contribute to this space and that's why we've come to this podcast. And we are really excited because the aim will be that each episode will be having a chat about different topics with one or more than one or two of the team here to share their thoughts and perspectives and really just dive into whatever we are talking about.
Yeah, we think we've selected pretty good topics that are really interesting that we know generates a lot of really robust conversation in our office and that people have a lot of opinions on and really want to hear about. So I think that, the topics that are coming up look really interesting, but we're also not closed to people letting us know what topics they want us to chat about. We're not, I guess, claiming to know everything about any topics or anything like that. We have a pretty broad range of knowledge in the areas that we do support our families with.
Yeah.
But I think the main thing is that we'll share our thoughts and we'll share some of our cool tips and tools and things that we like. And, we're really hoping that that contributes to the broader community of clinicians that are working with kids.
Not just us OTs.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So next episode is going to be our first full episode, I suppose, and we will be having our colleague Danny join us for that. and we are going to be sharing all things neuroaffirming in terms of approaching social related participation goals.
Yeah, it's a tricky one, and we thought, why not, start straight off the bat and introduce something that's really topical at the moment that we've had a huge learning experience, I suppose, developing. So I'm really looking forward to chatting about that. And I was lucky enough to chat with Danny about that at OTX. So, I think we're really looking forward to exploring that topic and, just chatting a bit more.
Yeah. So if you're interested, we hope to see you or hear you there. But that is our wrap up on our little introduction to PiP and to Jackie and myself. And we hope that you enjoy the rest of the content that we are going to bring you.
Catch you on the next episode.
See you later.